course, I am joined by Tasnim, who is our lovely film reviewer. But not just that, she is a friend of the show and my friend, and I can't wait to talk to her about what's been going on for 2024. But before that, it makes sense to do a recap, right? Let's do the recap and come back and talk more. We'll do the recap first. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Saturday Show. The first show of the year, actually.
Everything you do in your life, you've got to do your best.
So, yes.
Well, we wanted to focus on creating a new generation of lawyers who understood our vision.
I don't even think 10 minutes today will be enough to speak about her creativity.
So I would always work with people that wanted to open doors for me.
So once I've made my mind up to do something, I'm going to go for it until I achieve.
Someone who knows what it's like to be behind camera, but today we have him on camera.
Quite a common thing, like, you know, when you have writer's block, or
course, yes.
you have, you know, sometimes you just need to, for me it's space.
The sunshine is out, it feels like summer is actually here.
I myself, my husband and our associate in Bangladesh who had dreamt.
We didn't know finance, we didn't know accounting. You know what, I need to really broaden my business repertoire.
We've got a brilliant lineup.
Reach out to career coaches. There's going to be more career coaches.
Two brothers who have got some interesting things to tell us.
Well, let me put my mind to this, focus on it. Once I started focusing, I was now getting better of these guys that were beating me up in training.
Wow, you got your own back.
Yeah, that was it.
There's been a lot going on around the world, and of course this is the platform for the youth that Channel S has given to all of us.
I would kind of just fix people's Wi-Fis over the phone, and then I really found a big interest in networking.
She's a youth worker.
I had a positive day, and I was like, you know what, I just get here quickly. So it's been a busy day.
A very young guest who has recently graduated from University of Cambridge.
The first 2 years are not specialised, so you do all types of engineering, electronics, structural, thermofluids.
4 A stars and 1 A, I mean...
I'm over the moon, right? It was a lot of work over the past 2 years.
To go to Cambridge, what was it like at the time? Were you nervous? You know what, A-level results, I've just got them, now I have to go study medicine, it's full on.
There's a lot of pressure, and it's the culmination of that pressure from you've worked so hard when you are 14, 15, doing your GCSEs, you have to do well in them, then you have to do your A-levels, and you have to also continuously do well in those.
And the difficulty with the bar is once you start the bar course, you only have 5 years.
Amazing guest who works as an assistant producer with Sky Sports.
I was on my lunch break and I was like, oh my God, there's this Asian woman who looks like me, and she also loves football, and she was a presenter for the Champions League, BT Sport as well. So I was like, oh my gosh, like there's someone that looks like me, that's exactly what I want to do.
I was home alone for 9 months just to make sure I can do my GCSEs.
Someone with a vast amount of experience within the housing sector.
Dad worked really hard. He wanted to see me served.
We've had a quite dramatic week, of course, with so much going on in the world.
I'm a Bangladeshi man, I'm Muslim, and there wasn't any research out there, so I knew, actually, okay, let me look at mental health within our population.
She is incredible, a real phenomenon.
My passion is to tell stories from women's perspectives.
He is the founder of Pushpa.
You know, when you get those little things that might not matter in the grand scheme of things, is really enjoying that moment that actually you've had a win, and those little things can really snowball into something, and you eventually get to the real positives.
She's a model, she's a singer.
I always thought probably I'll be a housewife or something. Or an army officer, or whatever.
At the age of 24, he is already running, operating 17 restaurants.
I mean, I've always been a people's person, so from young, my father, he was very good at developing talent.
And I can't believe I'm on this show today. We have got a jam-packed show for you.
And I go into the detail of looking at how the Bangladeshi community has changed its relationship to dress and language.
She's an entrepreneur and is currently building out a digital healthcare startup in Bangladesh.
I founded my first business at the age of 19.
Wow.
I saw very early success, so that sort of business, ran part-time, gave me a bit more time to focus on something else.
I've always remembered my reason why I've done this is to make a change.
We do have with us Dr. Hassan Shahid. He is a Bangladesh origin robotics scientist.
Solar drone is one of them.
Of course, I'll see you later, inshallah. What a beautiful recap. I think it's so emotional trying to see all the guests, everyone we've had on the show. Of course, forgive me if there is anyone missing. I didn't do it on purpose. We did try to include everyone. So if you are missing you, and of course, to add to the list, we do have Abu Rashid, who is our last guest of 2024. But wow, we've had that many guests on the show.
I know, it's so inspirational to see
how
many incredible Bengali people there are in the community, and to hear everyone's stories.
No, exactly.
Like, that's all the people we could talk to in a year. Imagine how many people we can talk to next year.
Inshallah, no, I can't wait. I mean, it's great to talk to them and learn so many different things from each person. Like you said, of course, like it's inspiring, it's amazing. I don't know what other words to use really, but of course, I mean, Tasnim, how's the year been for you? Tell me that.
It's been an interesting year. It's the last year of my being a teenager. It's been my first year at Channel S. It's been fun. I've been loving all the films that I've been watching.
It's a lot of films.
And I've been loving all the guests I've been meeting. And it's like each and every guest, I feel like I take something from them with me into my real life.
Yeah.
And everyone's stories are so interesting. And I'm so glad that I have this opportunity to meet them and talk to them.
No, I agree. Their stories are so unique. Like, I mean, I'm in the field of law, but each story, whether it be someone from the NHS or someone from BBC, I'm just like, wait, actually I can relate to that, I can resonate with what they're saying. So it is really nice to have everyone on the show. I mean, I don't come with a lot of experience with presenting, so do forgive me, but I think it's nice to sort of ask people questions and learn more and then share it with our community. So I'm really grateful. Yeah. Of course, I mean, what's something good that's happened to you this year?
I guess I got good grades in my AS, end of year 12. Those
Alhamdulillah, good. So, I mean, 2024 has been quite hectic, right? As well, like, is there something that you're just like, you want to improve on maybe in 2025? Oh yeah, 2025, that's literally next year. It's like in 2 weeks, not 1 week.
Oh, less than a month.
Oh my God, I'm so stressed. Gosh. But yeah, tell me.
I want to go to Bangladesh this year.
Inshallah.
Inshallah,
Yes.
yeah. I haven't been in ages and I want to see my family.
No, inshallah. No, I'm looking forward to visiting my family in January. I think it'll be nice to have Baba Pita, and I know there's lots of melas right now as well happening, and catching up with my friends. We've been planning so many things, and I think for the Saturday show specifically, I do plan to do some vlogs. But don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it yet. Inshallah, I make the vlogs, but it will depend on, of course.
Maybe you get to visit the places that we've always seen.
Maybe.
Rangamati was on your list.
Yeah, Atangarhawa as well. That's on the list. I mean, Dhaka is one of the videos, of course, I love. So Dhaka will be one of those, definitely. And Sunamganj. Go to Sunamganj. I haven't visited home in like 4 years. Our fuchka, oh my God, and Chotpoti. Chotpoti will be the best thing I have this time round, inshallah. But I think the vlogs will depend on our team that will edit it. I do want to say thank you to, of course, Shiplu Bhaiya, Shuvu Bhaiya, Kais Bhaiya, Ahad Bhaiya, everyone on Channel S who's actually helped us to sort of bring the show together, the guests together. Without them, we wouldn't really be here. I think it's so hard to organise these things as well, so we're really lucky. But yeah, I mean, what can I say about 2024? I don't know, I'm now emotional. But of course, you said your grades were really amazing this year, so what's it looking like for 2025? What's your preparation like? I mean, I think it's the last year, right, for A-levels.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think it might potentially be my last year in this country if I decide to go to America for university next year.
No!
I know. Very sad. But exciting new opportunities coming.
Inshallah, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what about me? What do I think I'm looking forward to in 2025? I think I'm looking forward to meeting new guests, of course, on the show. But outside of that, inshallah, applying for pupillage. What else? Just working on new different cases, learning different things within the legal field. I think it's so easy to kind of stay in one area of law and not want to move or learn more from other solicitors because I become too comfortable.
Yeah.
So inshallah, that's the plan for me in 2024.